Toughest call right now is the northern extent of that 2 to 5 inch band. We've expanded a little bit northward from last night, so we're expecting places like Dansville, Cohocton, now Watkins Glen and Ithaca getting into that 2, 3, maybe as much as 4 inches. As a skier and rider, we often take for granted things that just seem to happen. Snowmaking, snow grooming, ski patrol, and, well, ski school. Here at Bristol Mountain, they take ski school to a whole nother level. Snow lovers, just going to have to keep waiting for that big storm this year.
That's your snow lover, so you're just going to have to keep waiting, John.
Come on, March.
Now let's turn to Mr. Food.
Now we take a look to the bigger picture, though. We have some changes. You know, we have kind of had the blinders on here, and we've been saying, well, we've had this great weather, and it's going to last forever. Well, unfortunately, no, and actually, this is your cold front that will bring some of those changes, actually beginning tomorrow. But for today, high pressure is the rule. So enjoy it. Certainly looks like an absolute winner. Right now in Elmira, though, 32 degrees, cloudy skies, and a northeasterly breeze at 7 miles per hour. And that's the key to today, believe it or not. It's that northeasterly wind trying to drag in some colder air. And you can actually kind of pick it out here. Notice your coldest temperatures to the north and east with 29 at Ithaca, 30 in Towanda. But as you head down to the south and west, temperatures creep up. Even though it's a degree or two, that's the difference between seeing snow, sleet, and freezing rain very early this morning. 27 in Erin, 30 degrees this morning up in Lansing. These are your winter weather advisories. They began early this morning and they'll continue to remain in effect until 3 o'clock this afternoon, except for Tioga County, Pennsylvania. It looks like you'll see the wintry mix of precipitation end a little bit earlier today, so your winter weather advisory only goes until 1 o'clock. So here's where the storm's at. Not over us just yet, just mainly that cloudy sky, so you're fine for that morning drive, but look down to the south and west. There's the beginnings of your storm, with that leading edge of it beginning as that wintry mix and even just some plain snow on the leading edge before you see some rain in the green colors further down to the south and west. So we zoom it out a little bit here. There's your area of high pressure trying to bring in some cooler air with that area of low pressure approaching with the warmth. So it's that battle zone in between. We like to talk about that in the weather department. That battle zone is where you typically see storms. No exception to that rule today. So here's how things look with Future Track. You're fine for early morning, but by mid-morning, late morning, beginning to see that snow overspread the area, changing over to that wintry mix. We'll talk totals here in just a second. Mainly just a cloudy sky tomorrow with some scattered rain showers. And then for your day on Friday, mostly cloudy, we'll see some sun with some warmer temperatures. So here's how it looks snowfall accumulation-wise. Down to the south and west as you head down towards places like Mansfield and Wellsboro, down Route 6. It's mainly a wintry mix over to just a plain rain by about mid to late morning. But as you head to the north and east, we're going to see more in the way of snow and even some sleet accumulations, as much as 2 to 4 inches, extreme northeast portions of Tompkins County, with a general 1 to 2 inches of snow elsewhere with the compacting factor from the sleet and freezing rain. Roads will be pretty slick around mid-morning, so keep that in mind if you are traveling. Interactive Sky Tracker 7-day forecast. Warmer temperatures come our way for Friday, so this wintry mix will completely be melted away, especially with 52 Saturday and rain. Tractors, fields, farmers, all things you would expect to find on a farm, but one of the wettest springs on record has kept the farmers off the fields. Heavy farm equipment useless in the thick mud.
It's definitely delayed my planning. We should have had some stuff planted already. We haven't even plowed the fields.
Local dairy farmers typically like to start planting their hay seedlings first and then corn. The delayed start to the planting season changed their plans.
You know, I've already put off one of my hay seedings this year that I normally like to do mid-April, and we're going to put that off to July or August for now and just try to concentrate on the corn.
A late start creates a number of problems. The biggest, making sure the corn has enough time to grow before the first killing frost.
If we're too late, we're going to be forced to look at the varieties that we're planting and going to maybe a more of a short season variety, which is going to sacrifice yield.
Lower yield leads to higher prices.
Our prices are going to go up because their prices are going to go up.
Farmers are doing whatever they can so they can hit the ground running once the fields do dry out.
We're just trying to look over the equipment 3 times to make sure everything's ready to go, so when the weather is right, we'll be ready to hit the fields without any breakdown issues. That's what we're hoping for.
Farmers would typically already like to have their corn in the ground, if not this week, possibly by next week. But if these soggy conditions continue, it may be a while before any corn gets in the ground.